Korean Iron Dome is a game changer in 2021 for East Asia politics. Hello and welcome to Inventiva. This is Palak presenting to today's big news. When Israel and Palestine were going at each other's throats, multi-tiered anti-missile systems like Iron Dome showcased its utility and strength. The Iron Dome of Israel so far is the most sophisticated defense system against missile warfare. But there is a new winner in town. The South Korean version of the Iron Dome is reportedly more capable, sophisticated, and efficient in the interception of missiles. Iron Dome is a short-range ground-to-air, air-to-air defense system which intercepts missiles, tracks rockets, and neutralizes missiles and rockets amid in Israel. In short, when Iron Dome is everything that you need to subdue the enemy from the vicinity, air and ground. Iron Dome has a radar in it which can intercept and track missiles. It can also intercept and block aircraft, helicopters, and other unmanned aerial vehicles. Now, why is South Korea investing in Iron Dome warfare? South Korea has always been at odds with its immediate neighbor, North Korea. The North Korea dictator Kim Jong-un has been trying to attack South Korea with missiles repeatedly. A news agency reported that several 240mm rocket launchers were found aimed directly at Seoul, South Korea, where more than half of the country's population lives. North Korea has also deployed thousands of artillery places around the military demarcation line that divides North Korea and South Korea. The military demarcation line is along the 38th parallel, which was created to halt the Korean War in 1953. Hence, to thwart off threats rising from North Korea, South Korea is investing $2.5 billion for research and development of the Iron Dome. The system should be ready to use by 2035. Apart from South Korea being surrounded by powerful neighbors like China, Japan, and Russia, the defense needs of the South Korean ministry was always North Korea-centric, but it's time to change that. A whole unit of Iron Dome can cost $50 million. A Tamir interceptor missile is $80,000. A rocket costs $1,000. In short, it is impressive and affordable. The cost effectiveness makes it widely accessible by state governments across the globe. Apart from the low price, it acts as a deterrent, which is crucial because it saves lives and human lives are priceless. The South Korean version will be better and costlier according to the South Korean Defense Ministry. The two versions will differ in operations and range. The Israeli version is known for intercepting missiles at short range. The North Korean version will intercept targets and artillery pieces from a longer range. The dynamics of security threats of South Korea and Israel differ significantly, hence it requires different response rates, tactics, and weapons. The South Korean enemy is an authorized state which has vast powers, funds, people, etc. under it, whereas the Israeli enemy is Hamas, which is a militant group, hence it has limited funds and contacts. North Korea has a far-reaching and extensive military capacity which has threatened world peace. Apart from belligerents, Israel and South Korea have different climates, terrain, and atmosphere. When Iron Dome news was out in South Korea, it received praise as well as criticism. People criticized the Moon Jae-in government for investing unnecessarily in developing defense capabilities. The Moon Jae-in government has been the friendliest government with North Korean leadership. In response to criticism, the Moon Jae-in the administration said that one must keep their faith in God but must keep their powder dry. They cited the examples of the US and Russia, where both the countries have friendly relations but are ready to combat if the situation demands. The US and the Soviets signed an arms control treaty during the Cold War but kept the defenses measures ready.